Hey guys, and what's up? Welcome to another episode of B-17 Queen of the Skies, here on the World War II Solitaire board game channel. We are on episode 17 now. That's just crazy. Look at this. It's almost filled out. We have a total of 9 missions remaining. We have done 16 missions, so we have made quite a lot of progress. We are still in our original bomber, the Heaven's Way. Our first bombardier has been killed in action, so our replacement, J. Irish Harkin, is now on his 6th mission, and he has killed 3 enemy fighters. On mission 11 and forward, he's going to have a positive bomber modifier, but until then, he's just going to be a regular bomber. Johnny P is sorely missed. Our navigator is still Rick Tor, he got 2 kills. Pilot is still yours truly, 17 missions in. Co-pilot, our first co-pilot, Rodrigo Buffett, is sent home due to wounds. Philip Marip was also sent home due to wounds, and our new co-pilot, William Bridge, is on his 3rd missions. He needs to do 10 missions to get the positive modifier for landing if the pilot is incapacitated. Our engineer, we first had Ronald Lee Ermey, who got killed in action. Then we had our ace gunner, Brett Grimmond, with an awful lot of kills. I believe he killed a total of 10 enemy fighters before he was actually killed in action. Phil Rudd has taken his place. Our radio operator is Tom Martin, and he has 0 kills. But he's one of the original crew, and in fact, all of them are the rest of them that we're going to speak about. Ball turret gunner, Sargus Angus Jung, who is now ace firer. He has 5 kills. And we have our port waist gunner, Sergeant Malcolm Young, who has 2 kills. Starboard waist gunner, Cliff Williams, with 0 kills. And our tail gunner, Bon Scott, who currently has 1 kill. So we have, last mission was a victory. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 victories and 9 draws. We do not have a single defeat. So I think we have been doing very good. However, and I should take my mission log back, we need to roll for the next mission. And again, I want to have a low number on this red one, because a 1 means a milk run, and a 6 means you're most likely not going to come back. So let's see what our next mission is. And it is 31, so somewhere in the middle. That is going to be the aircraft factory, Romilly-Sur-Seine here in Zone 5. So we have done that before, and I think we can do it again. Let's hope that we have a nice formation position and squadron position. So let's go ahead and enter this on the mission record and the mission chart. Alright, so we have noted our target, which is all the way over here in Zone 5, Romilly-Sur-Seine. And we have noted that it's an aircraft factory. We need to roll now for our position in the formation. We don't want a roll of 2 or 12. And roll 5, so that's good. And then we roll for our squadron position. We would like a 1 to a 4. And roll a 2, so that's high position. We're perfectly fine with that. 3 to 4 is preferable, but we're perfectly fine with that. Let's check out our G11 flight log as it here. So we will have in Romilly-Sur-Seine, we will have a -2 in the first place, and then we will have 0, 0, 0. And that is, again, we're also fine with that as long as we don't have a +1 or worse. I'm going to be happy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take off. We take off into Zone 1, and I just love Zone 1. That's my favorite zone, because we never have to worry about any damn Messerschmitts. We head towards this city, which I probably pronounce horribly bad, and we're all for the first time for fighter cover. Fighter cover in Zone 2 on the way out to the target is good. And then we roll for enemy fighters, and we have a -2 now. So on a roll of 5 to 6, we have enemy fighters. And roll 6, we do have enemy fighters, and enemy fighters will be, first of all, it's going to be 1 wave, and it is going to be wave 33, which is 3 109s. Okay, so we got our 109s here, 2 from 12 o'clock, 1 from 1:30. The one from 1:30 I've learned we can only use the cheek gun, so of course that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. And then we have 12 o'clock high and 12 o'clock level. We can use the top turret and the nose gun. So we'll just use the nose gun on one of them and the top turret on another one. So let's go ahead and mark off the ammo. We got the nose gun, we got the starboard cheek gun, and the top turret. And oh yeah, we should roll for fighter cover. I totally forgot about that. I'm so used to not having fighter cover, being so deep into enemy lines. We roll for fighter cover. We have good fighter cover, and we roll a 1. And on a roll of 1, we drive one of them away. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off one of these guys. I'll take the guy coming in from level. So that means we have one at high o'clock. So we will roll for pilot status. The first guy is an average pilot, and the second one is also an average pilot. So to hit with the nose gun, I need a roll of 6, and I believe it's the same with the top turret. Yes, sir, it is. Nose gun, Rick Tor, the navigator. Sorry, that's actually J. Irish Harkin, the bombardier. Needs a roll of 6. And he does not hit. Top turret is manned by our new engineer, Phil Rudd. He also needs a 6. He hits. Okay. With a +1 now to the damage roll. He rolls a 5, which means our new top gunner, top turret gunner, has his first kill. Let's see here. Engineer ME-109. That's pretty cool, actually, that he managed to pull that off. Let's see here. Engineer Master Sergeant Phil Rudd with a kill of an ME-109. Well done. And you know what happens to this guy, don't you? Whee! Man, I really wish I could edit like Stuka Joe, but I just can't. I don't have the skills, the editing skills for that. What I do is I make these explosion noises instead. Then we have this guy, starboard cheek gun. That is fired by our navigator, which is Rick Tor. Hits on a roll of 6. I thought it was going to happen, but nope, it did not happen. This guy will hit us on a roll of 5 to 6, and he rolls a 6, so he actually hits us. Let's see here, 130 level. How many hits will he get? 10. That's not a good roll. 130 level, that means 2 hits. 2 hits. I'm starting to feel a little bit too safe, I think, because we survived now for such a long time. 130 level. First hit, 7 is going to be the nose. And second hit is going to be superficial damage. So we only have 1 hit to deal, and that is the nose hit. We're all on the nose table, and we're all 12. That can't be good. Oxygen supply hit. So we have to roll again. It can be a supply hit for the bombardier, the navigator, or both. And a roll of 6, we have bloody fire. No, this is bad. This is bad. Fire and all nose oxygen out. Okay, we're gonna have to drop out of formation. Okay, let's see. Roll to extinguish fire first. That is 31E. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm getting handheld extinguishers. That's B-13. My apologies. And I've actually have not had a fire before. So let's see. There are 4 portable fire extinguisher in the B-17, represented by individual counters placed on the crew placement chart. So we have 5 of those. Each may be sprayed once and then it's empty. A crewman may not operate a gun during an attack in which he is fighting a fire. A crewmate may immediately attempt 3 times to put out the fire. If the fire is not out after the 3rd try, the crew must immediately bail out. Used extinguishers are removed from play. Okay, so oxygen, let's mark that first. Oxygen is out now. Oxygen out in nose compartment. And you know, that's where we have our bombardier and our navigators. That's not good. Okay, so our navigator is going to use a fire extinguisher to try to put out the oxygen fire. Alright, since we have actually the tokens to do this, I thought let's just go to the placement board and do it. So our navigator, he gets a total of 3 attempts, and if I don't do it in 3 attempts, we're gonna have to bail out. So I will use my first attempt now, and on a roll of 1 to 4, the fire is out. And we roll 4, so the fire is out, and we remove the extinguisher, but we still have problems now because we do not have oxygen in the nose. Alright, so we're still alive, but we still have to take 1 hit from this guy. He will pass by, so we will again fire our tail gun. We roll now, and that is Bon Scott. He hits on a roll of 6. He rolls 1. So we roll for this guy's new position. And yes, we have taken those hits. His new position on a roll of 3 is going to be 6 o'clock level. Oh, that's bad. 6 o'clock level, we can fire only the tail guns. If it would have been high or low, it would have been a bigger chance of getting him, but only the tail guns. And 6 o'clock level, we hit on a 4, 5, or 6. So I am going to fire the tail guns. I'm not going to use spray fire because we already have a 50% chance to hit. So we roll for the hit. We need a 4, 5, or 6. Come on. Ah. I don't know what it is with the damn tail guns, but I never seem to get any kills at all with them. For this guy to hit me now, he needs a roll of 3, 4, 5, or 6. And he rolls 6, so he definitely has a hit. And he rolls 4. From 6 o'clock, a roll of 4 is 4 hits. Okay. 6 o'clock level, 4 hits. And the hits will be 6 o'clock level. First hit is 8, which is starboard wing. Second hit is 6, which is port wing. Third hit is 5, which is the tail. And fourth and final hit is 11, which is the waist. So that is 1 deadly Messerschmitt, and he's gonna come back for a 3rd pass at us. So let's roll for the starboard wing first, and we roll 7. 7 for the starboard wing is superficial damage. Roll for the port wing. 2 for the port wing is wing root hit. So port wing root hit 1. And as you can remember, perhaps the root can take a total of 5 hits, so I'm not terribly worried about that. I'm more worried about the tail now, which we have to take 1 hit to. So we roll on pink 6. And we roll 10, which is the tail plane. Okay, we'll have to roll again to see if it's no effect on a roll of 1 to 2. Port elevator inoperable on a roll of 3. Starboard elevator inoperable on a 5. Port tail plane root hit on a 6. And we roll a 1, so that is no effect. And then we roll on our waist. We roll 8, which is starboard gunner. So our starboard gunner has to take a hit check. Okay, so we roll on the wounds table for Cliff Williams. 1 to 3, it's light wound. 4 to 5, serious wound. 6, it's killed. Yeah, it's a light wound. So I don't mean to say, yeah, he got lightly wounded. I mean to say, yeah, he wasn't seriously wounded or killed in action. So I'm happy with that. And that takes care of those hits. So he will go again, this bastard. His new position is 6, which is going to be at 1030 high. At 1030 high, we can fire some more guns at him. We can fire the top turret, port cheek gun, and port waist gun. So, yeah, we're going to use all of those, of course, to fire. And we mark off the ammo. Port cheek gun, top turret, port waist gun. And we hit on a roll of 6 with the starboard waist gun. Starboard waist gun is Cliff Williams. He does not hit. Port Chican is our navigator Victor. He also needs a 6. Nope. Top turret is manned by our new engineer. That's Phil Rudd. He also needs a 6 to hit. Oh, he hits again. Phil Rudd, man. He's an ace. Damage with a +1 modifier. And he rolls a 1. That's not a good hit. That's fighter continues with a -1. So this guy now needs a 6 to hit me. And he rolls 3, and that means we have taken care of that wave 33 or whatever. Actually, I don't think it was wave 33. Oh yeah, it is wave 33. That is it. We're still in zone 2, so that's what's got me confused. Anyway, that takes care of him, and let's go ahead and go back to the strategic movement board. Okay, so before we get going, let's note here, starboard waist gunner is lightly wounded, and there's no marker for it, but yeah, oxygen is out in the nose, so we're gonna have to drop out of formation. So yeah, we have to drop out of formation. We're gonna head back. We abort the mission. We are allowed to do so because we drop out of formation. So yeah, let's scratch the middle here. We're currently in out of formation, which means we're gonna have one more 109 at 12 o'clock level for each enemy fighter wave. So as we turn back now, we have to roll on friendly fighter cover, and roll 5. So that's lucky. That means we have good fighter cover here on the way back, and we have to actually now, I believe we have to check for flak. We have to consult the flight log as it here. And in wave 2, we are actually over the water. So that means we do not have to check for flak in wave 2. In zone 3, we would have checked for flak. So no flak is necessary. However, we have to roll. We scratched the high position here too. We have to roll for enemy fighters. So we could potentially have enemy fighters now on a roll on 5 or 6. And we really hope we don't. And we roll 3, that is good. Means we don't have to deal with any fighters. We get back to England. We roll for weather. The weather in England is good. And we attempt to land. And as you know, we have no bad modifiers, so we're going to be able to land. We roll 11. That is, we're safe. Okay, that was another really quick mission. I mean, it's not as quick as the last one, but it is a draw, of course. But I mean, a draw is a draw. I don't mind a draw. This is mission 17, so you can see now we don't have a lot of space left here. 0%. We have a total of 7 more missions, and we will have done it. But I still don't think it's gonna happen, and I really feel scared because I feel like I'm starting to feel hope that it's actually going to happen, and that is just going to make me so much more disappointed when I get killed. And you know, because if you're shot down over France, Holland, Belgium, or the Netherlands, or Germany, you know, I think you're captured on a roll of 1 to 5, and that is if you actually make it out of the plane during a bailout. So you know, the chances of actually completing 25 missions with all of your original crew members, or any of your original crew members and the original plane, they just seem really slim. Anyway, he who lives will see. So guys, I hope you will live. I hope you will subscribe to my channel so you will see what happens next here in B-17, Queen of the Skies, on the World War II Solitaire board game channel. Don't forget to like the video and give me a comment if you have time. Highly appreciated. I will see you for the next mission. That is going to be mission 18. Okay,